Last week, Midnight Blue presented Part 1 of Al Goldstein's interview with David Allan Coe. This week, Part 2.
Yeah, she went away and left me. Lord, she never said a word. And even if she would have told me, I probably never would have heard. Well, you once said no other woman, honey, could ever lay up in your bed. Now there's come stains on the pillow while you once laid your head.
Would you consider yourself a good fuck?
No.
Why? You selfish hump?
I'm not a good fuck. I eat pussy, and I'm good at that, I'm sort of programmed to eat pussy and get my old ladies off it and then fuck them, because like once my dick gets wet, I'm coming. Period, you know. I'm not no marathon fucker. I can't fuck for 2 or 3 hours, you know. It's 3 minutes, good night, and I'm gone, you know. But I mean, the other kind of sex I can get into for long periods of time. But the minute the dick goes in the hole, that's it, you know. It's like, it's over.
Is there anything you would not do sexually? I mean,
there's a lot of things I wouldn't.
Would you eat an asshole?
No, I don't think I would. I'm probably very conservative as far as sex is concerned. It's like, first of all, I sleep in my own bed. I have my own room. All my wives have their own room. Mainly because I feel like I'm a very programmed person. My body needs its rest. I need my sleep to do the things that I have to do to create. I don't fuck my system up with drugs or with drinking, you know. And I have to have my rest. Having been in prison, it's hard for me to sleep in a room with another person because I wake up every time they turn over, if they touch me, if they roll over, if they cough, I wake up to look around and see who it is, you know. And so the sex life that I have and that I lead with my family is not what everybody conjures up. The minute you say you got 7 wives, everybody, you know, oh boy, they're all eating pussies and they're doing this and they're doing that. Well, sometimes that does happen, you know. I mean, it happens, you know. You got, you know, 6 women in a bed. They sometimes eat each other's pussies. And you get to watch or participate or whatever. But it's not a big common thing to do that.
How many children do you have, David?
I have 2 daughters by previous marriages, and I have some stepchildren, foster children, sons and daughters.
How much time do you invest in the kids? I mean, you came from a family without love. Do you feel capable of giving love as a father?
I feel capable. I'm just not permitted to a lot. I'm really scared a lot. It's like my last wife ran off with, like, this is a girl I married when she was 16 years old. And we had a little daughter. She never once even looked at another man, ever. And then one day, she runs off with the road manager to our band and files for divorce, tries to take half of everything I got, the whole shooting match, right? When that happens to you numerous times, this is the 3rd time it's happened to me, it makes you real leery, man.
So you're gun shy in a way.
But you know, it's like, I don't want some motherfucker letting me fall in love with this kid and then taking it, because that's the only way they can hurt. They can't hurt me. Fuck them. I can find 1,000 fucking women, you know. But they can take that kid away from me, and that can hurt me. But musically, I've tried to span a lot of things, a lot of different things. But basically, I think that simplicity is the key. And I think that you can be a very heavy person, and you can still relate. I'd like to show you what I mean by just doing a song that I just wrote about 3 days ago. Little Annie walks across the meadow. The wind blows coolly through her summer's dress. Pecans from the trees are ripe for eating. His hand now holds one softly to her breast. Yes, her lover lover still so far away. Promised he'd be coming home today. You see, if I had a paintbrush and some paint, I could have painted you a picture right then, but I feel like I did anyhow. I mean, here you know you got this lonely girl. She's walking across this meadow. She walked under an acorn tree. She picked up an acorn. She held it to her breast. And she's missing the lover that promised to be back, but he's not there. It's a painting. I painted it for you in a song. Simple, but it got my point across. Little land that stares across the pasture. Transition. She went from the meadow to the pasture. She looked across the meadow. She walked across the meadow. And now she's sitting and she's staring across the pasture. Little Annie stares across the pasture, looking for some sign from where he's been. But the only thing that's moving is the branches. And he's feeling colder than the wind. Yes, her lover's still so far away. Promised he'd be coming home today. Little Anna watches as the sun sets, knowing in her heart she'll be alone, looking in the hand that held the pecan. Now it's been very simple up to here, you know what I mean now? Now this is when you bust their nuts. Little Annie only found a stone. I have people come and sit through a whole concert and they hear me sing, you know, all my big hits, you know, and all the songs. Please come to Boston for springtime. And then they hear me singing, hey, fucking Nita Bryant, who the hell is she? Telling all them faggots that they can't be free. Throw that cunt in prison, maybe then she'll see just how much them goddamn homosexuals mean to me. And they say, I'll never come to another one of his concerts. Now how can someone respect the beauty and the talent of would you lay with me in a field of stone if my needs were strong? Would you lay with me and not respect fucking Nita Bryant? Who the hell is she? It's the same fucking principle. It's just as heavy. That is just as heavy as would you lay with me in a field of stone. And the only difference is the lyrics. And I don't know how many times that someone has asked you, but to me, people are always saying, why do you have to say fuck?
My mother asked me that all the time.
And my answer is there is times when there's just no other word that can describe what you mean except the word fuck.